This week on Humor Me. Today, we are helping an actual NHL player.
What does he need help with?
He needs help with his post-game press conferences.
Does he ever?
You're going to be going head-to-head with him here down the stretch run. And what do you learn from him? What do you use to try to gain an advantage against that?
Yeah, I mean, so the question is what I learned from him?
What do you learn from him?
This is about helping you with your post-game press conferences.
Okay.
Is he hearing this for the first time?
Was never briefed on any of this.
I would even consider this, Rasmus. You might go in with two things, like a bowl of candy for the good questions, and then the T-shirt cannon for the bad questions.
Yeah.
And you blast him, hit him with it. Take down the gas pressure on it so it doesn't really knock him down, but hit him with it. And when they open the T-shirt and they shake it out, it says "stupid question." You give him a zinger and then you give him the old I'm just playing. I love you guys. Anyway, it's been a long day. I gotta go. I got hit in the head. I gotta go sit down.
Always end with "I got hit in the head."
Humor me. I need to make some people slap their knee. Humor me. My wit is lacking to the nth degree.
Hi, look at us. We're here.
On me in 3,
2, 1. No, the show already started, Rob.
Yeah, we've been on for 15 minutes.
We've been on.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What have I said? What have I done?
It's okay. It'll all come out. I wrote an apology for you already to post on Instagram. No, we're good. This is Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Alex Moffat, currently starring in Bigfoot the Musical. Rob Riggle, legendary theater film major. Just another, just your average theater film major who enlisted in the Marines.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle, who's got
thank you
tell
for reading
us the name of your.
I wrote you.
Yes, tell us the name of your book, just because I'll mess it up.
Oh, Grit, Spit, and Never Quit.
Whoa.
Grit, Never Quit.
A Marine's Guide to Life and Comedy.
Right, good shit.
Yeah.
And we're going to get into that, but I'm going to just tell you the premise of the show via a song. Let's listen to our theme song. You're going to enjoy this.
Oh, I love it.
Here we go.
Humor me. I need some jokes to make me seem funny. Humor me. I need to make some people slap their knee. Humor me. My wit is lacking to the nth degree. Humor me. I have to wake up twice a night to pee. Humor me.
Okay, that's enough for now. You get the idea.
Wow. Was that
Believe it or
made on a
not,
Casio?
That's the real Tazon Day. That's
Dang.
not me doing an impression. I got the real Chocolate Rain guy. So,
That's what it was.
okay.
Thank you. That's what his name was.
Maybe I should.
The real Tazon Day?
The real
Yeah.
Whoa.
The real, what was his name again? That guy.
Tazon.
Now, Smigel, you said that everything would be explained in that song.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything. I mean, all it said was you have
I'm
to
more
wake up to
confused.
pee.
No, you just listen to the scatological part because that's where your brain is.
True.
The
Well,
rest
you
of
had
it,
me all screwed up because I'm sitting here thinking I'm listening to T-Day, and then you say you sang it, and then it was all going to be explained, but now I feel confused. I'm more confused.
maybe we should play it again.
I'm with you, Riggle. Yeah.
After you played it, I thought in the middle of the song I was trying to feel the vibe, but then when it was over, I thought I should leave. So I don't even know.
I see, Rob. No, it wasn't meant to be danced to, although it is very danceable.
It is so danceable.
It's meant to just explain the premise of the show, which
Yeah.
it does. I would give it a 4 out of 10
Yeah.
at explaining
I
the
think
show.
that's about right.
We're just starting. By the third
course.
season, we'll have a song that
Another
explains-
Tazon Day song that fully explains
Yeah, he needs time.
the premise.
Yeah.
No,
and
the
by
premise is-
season 3, you'll have a 6 out of 10. You'll have at least.
No, the premise is we're going to help somebody who has a task at hand. Usually it's people who make speeches or that kind of thing. But today we are helping an actual NHL player Rasmus Dahlin, star defenseman of the Buffalo Sabres, who are going to be in the playoffs for the first time in, I don't know,
What is
how
it?
many
What is he?
years.
What does he
14
need
years.
help with?
He needs help with his
speeches?
post-game press conferences.
Does he ever?
And I thought both of you guys, you were a Blackhawks fan growing up, right?
Sure, absolutely.
And this guy, he's Mr. Sports, right?
I mean, well, that's the
Famously.
word on the street.
Yeah.
I mean,
It used to be
I don't
Joe
like-
Garagiola, and now it's you.
No, it's me.
He was just Mr. Baseball.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Ernie
So-
Banks?
Oh, yeah.
mean- These names that you are
Okay.
referencing are
We're off to a
fantastic.
flying.
I know. I want to lose as many people as possible in the first
Are,
5
I mean,
minutes.
are they real? Are some of these real? Are these people real? That
You never heard of
mentioned,
Joe
or is it-
Garagiola?
Of course I have. I mean,
He has. He just means for the people at home.
He was the Bob Euchre of the 70s.
Oh.
Bob
course.
Euchre
Yes.
was the Joe Garagiola of the 90s.
And then where does Harry Carey?
You're the Bob Euchre, you're the Euchreola of today.
I'll take it all. That's a legendary. That's a Mount Rushmore of sports guys. So yeah,
It really is. No, Rob has hosted the ESPYs. Something I wanted to ask you about. Because you were one of the more successful people to do it. A lot of comedians and sports figures have hosted the ESPYs. And, we're going to be interviewing this guy who is an athlete. And I wonder sometimes about their sense of humor. Like, were there a lot of jokes that you were unable to do? Or that
it wasn't jokes that you're unable to do. That crowd is notoriously awful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not. It's just because they don't like. Athletes don't live in front of a camera, and they don't go to red carpets, and they don't, have to put on tuxedos, and they're not in front of cameras. That's not their life. They were built for the field or the court or whatever they're, and so their default mode is competition. That's where they lock in. And so competition usually comes with this face, very intense and not smiling. And so when you crack wise, with them, they go into competition mode. So they just sit there and kind of frown.
Right.
And it's really makes some, there's always the handful of guys that get it, like Blake Griffin and some of these guys.
Right, there are
He's the
guys
one
that-
I was going to say.
Yeah,
Blake
there's a
Griffin.
couple guys out there that are dying,
Charles
laughing,
Barkley.
and enjoying
Peyton
it.
Manning's funny.
Charles
Yes.
Barkley, obviously.
Yeah,
All
and there's a lot.
The
There's a lot of
6
great
ones
ones,
who've hosted Saturday
Right,
Night Live,
exactly.
basically.
but for the most part, the ones that are out there that are out to get awards that night, they are nervous. They're full of anxiety, and so they're just in default mode, which is
and
no
then
smiles, no laugh, no nothing.
And then I thought
Tough room.
sometimes they've had athletes do it, and I thought, okay, maybe the athlete will get away with more than a comedian that they barely know, right? Yeah. No offense, it's not that they don't know you any. They probably know you better than most of the comedians who have attempted. Like when Norm Macdonald did it, that was like a classic deer in headlights. He made fun of John Elway's teeth, and it was the most uncomfortable frown I've ever seen. John Elway was still showing his teeth because he couldn't help it, but he was clearly not smiling. Yeah. And the other thing I want to ask, Rob, and maybe you know this.
Well, also the folks, and please ask this question, whatever you're going to ask, but the folks at ESPN do not do themselves any favors because the crowd is usually, it's not terrible. I mean, you get laughs, right? There's laughter happening, but they cut away to the worst people possible. Everybody's laughing. They find one person who's got that default "I hate the world" face on.
Yeah, that Tommy
and they
Lee
cut
Jones.
to them, and you're like, everybody around him's laughing. Why'd you cut to that person?
That happens, but there are a lot of times when it's clearly bombing.
Well, it's bad. It's bad for Rob. It's bad for Rob, but it's great for the viewer.
Yes. It's more
great for
entertaining.
what viewer? The sadistic viewer like you? You don't count. That's not what people want.
I live for that.
No, it's for media people who they're the people who are, the sharks in the water. But what I wanted to ask was, do people actually do they pump fake? I think they pump fake laughs at these shows now. Shows like the NHL awards.
I see Rob trying not to be insulted by the.
No, I don't
by
mean
the very
yours.
insinuation.
Look, back in the day when I did it,
No, I
His
said
SPs,
now.
yeah.
I said now.
those kind of tracks didn't even exist. I don't think. Man.
It was the other day. Odenkirk, Bob Odenkirk, an old friend from SNL.
That Odenkirk.
Bob
Yeah.
Odenkirk.
That one.
not Steve Odenkirk.
Also legendary.
Legendary. Bob Odenkirk called me like 5 months ago. There was the NFL Awards. John Hamm was hosting it. It was a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
As a favor, Bob played the Chicago Pope, and he was like, is this a ripoff? Too much? And I was like, no, I don't care. It's fine. So anyway, I watched it, and Bob, they made him do it from the audience. So you can see that it's bombing. There's like 1,000 people behind him, and it's like Catholic Mass,
Yeah.
essentially. But it was like having a laugh track to Catholic Mass. There was like huge laughs.
Yeah.
But just just rows and rows of like
Confused linemen. What is happening?
that was when my innocence was lost, and I realized that awards shows, maybe some of them live sweetening.
A lot of those shows are starting to use PEDs. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to make the Hall of Fame, I guess.
Well, we'll see.
That's the
They'll
risk
have
they
an
run.
asterisk.
That's the risk that they will have an asterisk. All those shows starting
They'll
about
make a
3 years
separate
ago
wing.
now. Yeah.
Rob is, stands out in the comedy world, right? Because
Totally.
he's a fucking Marine.
Yes.
Where's this
Yeah,
going?
and the rest of us are whatever
Clowns?
whatever the opposite
Cowards?
of a Marine is. That's the
Cowards,
rest
I think
of
is the
us.
word.
Civilians? Just civilians.
We're registered pussies.
Registered.
that's not-
Card carrying pussies. I was trying to think of a word you're still allowed to say. I'm going with pussy.
Even that, I think you might get a
Even
little.
that's like, you're yellow zone on that, friend.
Yeah.
We need new words.
Weenies.
We need new words.
Weenie. Oh my God. It just sounds like we're in a Popeye cartoon from the 50s.
Hey, a weenie.
You're a weenie. We got to
Soft
think
gel?
of.
Soft gel? Soft serve ice
gel.
cream?
Remember, like
soft
20 years
serve.
ago, everyone
Yeah.
was allowed to say that.
Maybe soft serve.
Weak sauce, people say.
Weak sauce. See, it's
Yeah.
just that's weak
Watered-
sauce. That's the irony.
Right.
Calling someone weak sauce is weak sauce.
Agreed. I know.
See?
Going nowhere. We're gonna.
No, this is good stuff.
This is. I need a show where someone helps me find a slur for people who are pussies. Anyway, I'll work on that.
New slurs
'Cause we
that are
need
green lit.
'em.
Green lit slurs.
We
Green-lit
need
slurs.
I mean,
Green
anyway,
light, my slur.
We were talking about
To bring it all home.
No, you. So yes, you went to. You didn't have to go into battle, right? Actual.
No, I didn't. As far as like
I'm
leading
not-
troops up a hill?
Yeah, right.
No. I was shot at, though.
You were shot at?
Yeah, I have a combat action ribbon from Kosovo and some other, and Afghanistan. There were some interesting moments.
Wow.
Yowza.
But
Well,
no,
that
I
is-
did not kick open doors. I didn't have to do that.
Riggle, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I was going to thank him for his
Yeah, well,
service.
you were taking a pregnant
You took your
pause.
sweet ass time. Alex is on the
here.
Alex is on it, man. Thank
Rob,
you, Alex.
how long,
Thank you.
How long
Thank
does it
you.
take the average person to thank you for your service?
Halfway through the intro of a podcast.
Am I like way behind the yeah. When,
I didn't want to say anything.
the average
but yeah.
podcaster, how long does it take the average podcaster?
I mean, you're so far behind the curve. It's embarrassing.
damn
I
it.
didn't want to make a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's no big deal.
I feel
But thank you,
terrible.
Alex.
Another
Thank you, Alex.
opportunity could have been when he talked about the title of his book. I mean, there have been a million times when we could have, but this is. I think that leave the listener in suspense. Them at home going, well, they should have
This is
said
good.
that
This is
20
good.
minutes ago.
I'm going to put this in the thumbnail for this podcast.
Yep.
Rob Riggle waits for his host to acknowledge his contribution
I'm just going to
to
sit
this-
here. I'm just
this-
going
this
to.
service. How long will it take? Tune in. But Rob,
Yes.
I
Hit
saw
me.
you
What
on
got?
Bill Maher, and it was
Oh, God.
really funny to me that, well, a couple of things were funny to me. One is that he's doing like what Sinatra used to do when he would sing. He's like talking to you, and he's lighting, he's smoking blunts, and he's pouring vodka He's like doing it all at the same time.
I think it's his decompression time. I really do. I think it's
but
when
that's
he
like
decompresses.
intense decompression. Like he needs to relax at his decompressing. He's going at it.
His mind is very sharp and it moves 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
And
no, I can't relate to that.
And you're a very sharp guy whose mind moves at that speed too. Mine doesn't move that speed.
You haven't thanked me for my service.
Well, Frank, did you? Okay.
No.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to you, Robert, for having me on and for your service. Thank you. Your service to comedy.
Service to comedy. Yeah, no, that's what's funny to me is when people compare, like, or I think you were actually doing it on the show, like saying that the stress of SNL was comparable.
I said that on Bill's show?
You said something like that, or maybe you even started to say it, and he was like, "Oh, come on."
No, I think the first time I ever did stand up in New
that's
York,
what you said. You
on the Upper East Side at the Comic Strip Live up there. I took a class. It was awful. I had to do a 5-minute set, bring two friends, which I didn't. It was awful. It was awful, awful, awful. I hated it. Worst experience ever. I didn't anticipate the stage fright that hit me.
Right.
It paralyzed me. And it was like I was in a car accident because I could feel my heartbeat in my neck. My ears went ringing.
Was this post Kosovo?
I was going to ask, yeah.
No, it was pre. But I'd been to Liberia. I'd been there too. There was trouble there. So
you'd already been in some form of combat.
Yeah. I could fly planes. I'd done a bunch of stuff at that point.
And this was scarier.
But that I didn't anticipate the fear that came in. And it was a totally different kind of fear.
Wow.
There's physical fear, and then there's that kind of fear, which is like, I don't know. Maybe I just never been vulnerable like that, or, trying to do comedy in front of a New York audience that ain't having it. That's a terrible, terrible feeling.
Maybe stand-ups need to have the same kind of preparation that
there's no training for open mic, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Training.
That's what I'm saying.
Boot
like if
camp
there
of
was
some
kind of a training for open mic where you could get used to the idea of being humiliated.
Well, listen, by the way, I wish, because I gave speeches in school, right? Like you'd have to get in front of the class and give a speech, and I didn't like that much either, but I didn't have the level of fright that I had when I got up on that stage. When I got up on that stage that night, the first time I ever did it, literally, I felt like I had been in a car accident. When I walked off the stage, I was in a state of shock. And had they not handed me the VHS, yes, VHS, if they had not handed me the VHS tape of the set, I wouldn't have remembered any of it. I went home. I went home later that night and put it in after I had come off this adrenaline high.
Right.
I finally put it in and watched it. And it was terrible. It wasn't as terrible as I had made it out in my mind.
And that's what helped you keep going?
Yeah, because in my mind, I was like, that was the worst thing that's ever happened. They hated me. I hated them. Yeah. This was awful. Not one thing worked. Blah, blah. But as I watched the tape, I was like, yeah, it wasn't great, but I also didn't bomb like I thought I did.
Do you still have that VHS tape?
No.
Oh, nuts.
No, I think I recorded Sex and the City over it.
Do you experience trauma from just thinking about that night?
No, experience trauma
PTSD? From that?
From the Comic Strip Live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get
treated like
at the
a
maybe they're watered down drinks a little bit. Yeah, sure. That bothered me. That still haunts me. But no, none of that does. But like anything though, and you all, Alex, you guys experienced this too. The first couple times on stage, there's a learning curve. But then once you get stage time, your confidence grows and you start to feel better about things, and you start to experiment more and you stretch your legs and so
takes time.
You know it.
wish
You're doing a show
I had
right now, right off Broadway or on Broadway, right?
This one's off. I've done the on, I've done the off. This one's off. Yeah.
So
and the premise is a little off too. If I might
sure is.
Bigfoot the musical.
What do I think of next? Yeah.
What's that like?
It's I think one reviewer called it unceasingly stupid.
It can be a compliment.
Which I think they meant as a compliment, and I took it as such.
Right.
Like
Good.
we, the show owned that and said that's one of the best compliments we've ever gotten about this show. Yes, it never ceases to amaze at how stupid. Like if you thought the last joke we made was dumb, buckle up. So it's unceasingly stupid. It's a lot of fun.
The irony is Rob ended up not being a stand-up.
Right.
Yeah.
You got away from that.
I
And you
did.
did sketch comedy.
I did. I was so disheartened that I gave up flight school to go pursue comedy that I thought I had made the biggest mistake of my life. And I was like, what was I thinking? Coming here and giving up flight school on a something I'd never even tried until I got there. And I was so dumb and I was beating the hell out of myself. And so a friend of a friend basically said, hey, I know somebody who was just on Saturday Night Live. Maybe you should talk to them. So I was like, oh, okay. And Dave Koechner.
Oh, yeah.
Came. He was living in New York. He had just finished his time on SNL, and so I went and had coffee with him. He was gracious enough to have coffee with me, and I kind of told him what I was doing, and he said, "Well, it sounds like you need to try improv." And I was like, "Yeah, but there's no improv scene in New York. There wasn't. There was only Chicago city limits."
I had the same experience. Yeah,
and it was short form, which I was like, I don't know how to sing songs and make up songs on the spot. I'm like, so I was like, I don't know if that's for me. And he's like, no, I've got some friends moving here from Chicago called the Upright Citizens Brigade. So I went and saw their show, and I was like, this is it. This is exactly what it's got to be. This is exactly what I want to do.
Well, being in the military had to make you resilient, as well.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Here's another. I'll give you another quick story.
Okay.
Before I went, I saw the Rascat show. I signed up for classes immediately. I was like, this is going to be my ticket. This is what I'm going to do. They used to teach classes down at Dick Shea Studios on 14th and 6th, and I lived on the Upper East Side, and so class started at 7 and went to 10, and so I took a cab at 6 o'clock. Because I'm a Marine and I always get there early, and I didn't want to be late, so I took a cab. Special deal, like who's got money for a cab? But I figured I'll go for it. Took a cab down there, found Dick Shea's, walked around the block, was like, okay, got it. Went and got a coffee, kind of, and then I got nervous again. I got so nervous that this is a true story. I said, screw it, I'm going home, and I got another cab. I went back up to the Upper East Side. Got out of the cab, stood there on the corner of 75th and 2nd, and had an argument with myself on the street corner. Going, what are you doing, you fucking soft serve? This is fucking pathetic.
Back then, you called yourself something.
Even then, but I was like, you're pathetic. You came here to do this, and you keep finding reasons to not do it. You're being a fucking soft serve. Go down there. And I'm literally talking out loud. And New York, that's nothing. People were walking by me. They didn't bat an eye.
You're one of 10 people on that corner doing that.
Exactly. I was one of many having an argument, and I was sitting there just yelling at myself, and so I got back into another cab and raced back down there and got there just in time for class to start.
That's funny.
And just, that was like
I had a very
$60 in cabs. I don't know what I was doing.
I know the time. I've been there too. Yeah. Also, I feel like it probably felt so white hot. Like if I want to be good at this so bad, and I almost can't even begin to dip my toe in, because if I'm not as good as I think I might be, then that's even more disappointing than if I just take myself out of it right now.
Right. Yeah. I think it's self-protection, right? It's a defense mechanism. We're protecting ourselves, but the you got to go for it. That's the thing. You got to get over the hump, get over your fears, get over all of that, all those obstacles that we self-induce, get over that, and then on the other side of that generally is what changes our lives. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty cool.
Okay, so Rasmus is here.
Rasmus is here.
Oh God,
I'm going to ask you a few more questions after we finish with Rasmus, if that's okay, and we'll figure it out. But let's bring on our client, as it were, Rasmus Dahlin. Hey!
What's up?
Hey, Rasmus!
How are you? Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm not sure I've heard some mixed things. What's going on here?
About us or the podcast? What?
Yeah.
No, what? It's just a normal podcast?
No, it's not normal. Well, we want to talk to you and meet you. but we also want to, Chris, you're from the Sabres may have told you that this is about helping you with your post-game press conferences.
Okay.
Is he hearing this for the first time?
I was never briefed on any of this.
Don't worry, Rasmus. We're gonna hook you up today. You actually won a contest. We're gonna hook you up with free media training, courtesy of Alex Moffat, Robert Smigel, and myself. And we're gonna make your press conferences electric.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Mr. Riggle? Have you seen Mr. Rob Riggle ever before?
No, I have not.
That's okay. It's going to be all right.
You're more of a Moff dog, aren't you, Rasmus? I can tell. You're a little starstruck. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Wow. He's so confused now. Even I had to think of what a Moff dog was for a second, and I'm sitting right next to you. Oh yeah, his name's Moffat. And people who
I'm
like
a Moff dog.
Yep.
Oh no,
Appreciate
I
that,
am a
Riggle.
Moff dog now that I know the term.
Yeah.
And so is Rasmus. He's being modest, but
He's
it's
being
all
Rasmus,
good.
the three of us all worked at Saturday Night Live with varying degrees of success.
Yeah. No, I know who you guys are for sure.
But and some of us are. Rob Riggle is a very famous. Did you ever see the movie Step Brothers?
Oh yeah.
There you go. Rob's in Step
I know.
Brothers.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I know.
Okay, there you go.
As long as Rasmus, you've seen the live-action feature film Clifford the Big Red Dog that came out on Paramount Plus at the height of the pandemic. Interesting. Anyway, I was in that.
I'm not even going to start about.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Triumph the Insult Comic Dog. I'm sure
Well, if
he
you're a big
hasn't heard
fan
of
of Between the Temples, you would know Robert Smigel.
that. Yeah, I was. You ever see The Wedding Singer? Adam Sandler movies. Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy repossessing the house.
I'm the guy
Grandma's
repossessing
house.
his house who he throws through a window. He throws through the front door. Yeah, that's me. He hates me.
This should be its own podcast.
Yeah, I just want you to. We're not doing this for our egos. We're doing this so that you enjoy yourself more. We want you to have a good time here.
I did it for my own
yeah.
ego, but
No, this is unreal. I'm starstruck now.
There you go. Now
crazy,
you're into it. No, now our advice is going to mean something.
You know what would be awesome is right at this moment we say, okay, well, thanks, Rasmus, and that's it.
anyway.
I can't wait until.
Good luck in the playoffs.
I can't wait to have him back.
We just
after.
check in with people. We just check in with people to see if they know us.
If they know us, yeah.
You've seen Holiday, right, Rasmus? Okay.
Yeah. And then
Let's just check in with famous athletes and see if they know us. And when they finally know us, we
and then
go,
the
okay,
epilogue. Then we send them off to watch Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah.
And then and we put a monitor on his face to see how.
To watch him watch it, and
And then he comes back and meets Alex, and now he can't. He can barely talk. He's so flushed with
So starstruck.
Yep.
so starstruck. So Rasmus, the premise is we want to help you with your post-game press conferences. Can we show a couple of clips, give you an idea of how they may not be the most fun experience for you? It's not your favorite part of playing hockey, I take it.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. Let's just play a couple for him.
You know you're going to be a target, and you were. They came after you, but you know who you are, and you know they're going to target you. How do you handle it?
I tried to stand up for myself in the beginning, but it went how it did. But I mean, it's a part of it. I know it, and then it was really good to have this experience going into hopefully something bigger and kind of learn from it. I'm out there to play the game of hockey, not doing stupid stuff.
There are a million things and moments you
Go back and forth.
Sorry, go ahead.
Goals.
You're going to be going head-to-head with him here down the stretch run. And what do you learn from him? What do you use to try to gain an advantage against them?
Yeah, I mean, so the question is what I learned from him?
What do you learn from him?
I mean, a lot of things. Leadership, how he handles himself off the ice, how we treat game days, practice days. We know what we have to do, and our goal is first get to the playoffs and then try to win. So, yeah, that's our everyday main goal. We just have to get in.
How much do you?
All right, we think we get the idea. All right, so I don't think we need to. This is like defending your life all of a sudden.
We have 15 more minutes of those.
Rasmus, when he goes to heaven, has to watch every press conference he's ever done. No.
So Rasmus, how do you want to do this, Robert? Because I've already dived in and started taking notes just based on the.
Well, first of all, Rasmus, this is not meant to denigrate your incredible
God,
play.
no. We're here to help.
We want to congratulate you.
I
first
need
of
some,
all.
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on this incredible season the Sabres are having.
And by the way,
Thank you.
I want to jump in and just say congratulations on a lot of things, like being the #1 pick, also being the youngest captain ever for the Sabres, being probably one of the best defensemen in the league. So
all of that.
You're pretty awesome, and we appreciate what you do a lot. You know, obviously you're a huge fan of ours, but
It goes without saying.
It goes without saying, but we're also a big fan of yours, and so we think if we put our minds together, we can.
We'd like to make
help you out.
We'd like to let you have more fun doing these things. Maybe throwing.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate your help, guys.
Okay, good.
Watching that, I need some for sure.
Well, I'm just going to start. I'm going to dive in and
go
just
ahead,
say,
Rob. Let's see what you got.
On the tone. Well, first of all, your body language. We got to work on body language. Because when they ask you a question, I couldn't help but notice, you know, the eye roll. You rolled your shoulders like, oh my God, you wanted to kill this person, and then on the other one, you know, your tone had this real fuck off vibe. And by the way, I totally get it. Nobody wants to answer questions from a bunch of reporters. And I might throw this out. You're Swedish.
Yeah, I would hear that. Right?
He's aware of that.
I would answer all questions that you don't like in Swedish.
Okay.
I love it.
Yep.
Start thinking about that. Start thinking about answering a lot of questions in Swedish.
You do speak Swedish,
right? That way you can be animated and you can run, you know.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Right? And you
Rob,
can start
hold
just.
on. Building on that, I may have a real solution here.
Uh-oh.
Bring an interpreter in. He answers every question in Swedish, and the interpreter is a comedian. Like Rob Riggle, for example. You'll do it, Rob. You got nothing going on.
I'll do it in a heartbeat.
So he comes out, he speaks in Swedish, and then Rob can answer the question.
Comedic answer.
Yeah. And be a comedic answer. Okay, we're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
No, that's.
By the way, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I did throw in some real Swedish there just now.
Real Swedish?
I heard Huskadoo.
Yeah.
I did. I said, I said, do you want to come over to my house for breakfast? I think, skulle du vilja komma och hämta mig frukost hos mig? Is that close? Is that awful? Did I butcher it?
I think I would understand you if you talked to me, but it was a little bit off. But it's fine.
Nej talar du engelska. So,
Rasmus,
nej talar du svenska.
You're a straight shooter. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Do you like
already we got one option. You've got option A, bring in an interpreter.
Flying start.
Just don't let the interpreter gamble.
Yeah.
Don't let the interpreter gamble on sports. No matter how good an interpreter he is.
You want to vet your interpreter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real or fake. And I contractually, I think you have to do press conferences. I don't know if it's contractually, but I think the league probably puts a lot of pressure on you to do those press conferences. So do them in Swedish. And
well, that's one option.
I actually liked it. Then I can be more myself too. And
exactly, you can be more animated. You can be you can be free flowing.
Yeah,
and if they
say,
and then if you say anything controversial and they come back on you, you can say, "Oh, it got lost in translation." Was.
And if they say we don't understand you, just say, "Hey, read the subtitles."
That's right.
I like that.
No, it's a great idea.
All right,
that's one option. Now, who had the idea of entrance music? One of you guys.
I mean,
that was
Alex.
That's Moffat. Alex.
Go ahead. Tell him this idea. This is to really like make your press conferences like a show.
Hype it up, get the reporters in there pumped, amped, lit, if you will. Just when you walk into the room, or if you're coming out of the shower to do your press conference in the locker, just have some entrance music, like you're a boxer, like you're a prize fighter. And Rob Riggle had a great thought as to what that entrance music could be.
Well, Dahlin is a great name. And there's a great country song by the legendary performer Dolly Parton called Jolene. Oh, no, actually, she sang.
She wrote it.
Jolene. And it's a great song, but it repeats that name, but we change it, obviously,
to Riggle.
I love that.
To Riggle.
The problem is, though, usually when I talk in front of media is when we lose. So I don't think it's a great idea to have a pump-up song.
Interesting.
You don't think that would loosen you?
Usually he only has to talk to them when they lose.
Is that true?
Is that right?
No, I saw you.
It's always how it goes. Talk to the media people.
Well, how about this?
Really?
And let's talk about some of the most annoying questions that you get. Do you ever get, because maybe we could help you write funny jokes in response to the dumbest questions that you get.
Yeah, you usually, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Question. Yeah.
Yeah, how does it feel?
Somebody ask you that after you lose?
After you lose?
Whatever I do, they say, how does it feel?
And,
let's get a vivid description of what it feels like to get your penis caught in a zipper. A vivid.
We could write that out.
Of it.
We could write that out.
I need a little translation on vivid.
They're going to say
clear,
very
extremely detailed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's just one possible answer because I can't imagine how annoying it is to go out there, literally bleed, sweat, and strive to give it your best to win. And if it doesn't go your way, you got to come off the ice exhausted and bloody and then answer these obnoxious questions from people who've been stuffing their face with a hoagie all day.
What else did they ask you? Do you ever get what happened out there? After a loss, what happened out there? Well, there was a hockey game.
I think you saw what happened out there.
Exactly. Yeah, or you could say there was a hockey game. You could say there was between the Sabres and the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah, just be very literal.
Yeah, just get into the hardcore fact.
Well, we scored 3 goals. They ended up scoring 4, which is one more than us.
One more than us, which means that they're the winners of the game.
Yeah. And then, as you saw, the time ran out.
And that ended the game. Yeah. And now I'm standing here. Yeah, I like super literal. Okay,
what happened out there? What happened?
Super literal.
And what about this? Did they ever ask you, did the other team just want it more? Do you ever get that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's a really annoying thing to ask.
Yeah, it's a lot of repetitive questions. It's always the same questions. Always same answers.
What would be a good answer for did they just want it more?
I think you just say, yeah, clearly.
How about this? What if,
I don't think my coach would like that.
No, your coach wouldn't like that. But what if you said, I actually think they wanted it less, but it was a very effective form of negging. Negging the game, which means that it made the game want that team more.
Ooh, okay.
Have you heard of the term negging, Rasmus?
I've never.
Okay, it's
Smigel's favorite TV show of all time. It was about the pickup artist. It was on MTV, I think, or maybe VH1, and they taught guys how to pick up women. The guy's name was Mystery, another personal hero of Robert Smigel. Yeah, and there was things about peacocking, negging, which is telling a girl kind of like an insult, so that then she thinks, oh, this guy's so confident he can be a prick to me. I'm gonna go towards him.
Right.
Interesting.
That's very interesting.
Now that you know the explanation, we can cut a bigger chunk of the show out.
Now we have to keep it in.
That was gold. That was worth the 4-minute wait.
But I had to mention, Mystery always comes up in your podcast. That guy who wore the felt hat and talked about invented negging.
Listen,
He's the reason black nail polish is cool now.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, he's still a hero.
So Rasmus, what I find is these reporters that you're looking at, it's the same faces every time, right?
Yeah, every time.
So you know their names? Do you know their names?
I know their names.
I would start incorporating their full names and who they represent in your answer. So I'd be like,
before I start talking?
Right. So they ask you a question. You go, well, Bob Perkins from CBS News. Let me answer your question. So, put the heat back on them. You don't have to take all the heat. I love that. So put the heat back on them so everybody knows that Bob Jenkins just asked that question. That stupid effing question.
Yeah.
And if
that's
the
one
question,
tactic.
Maybe you just, in case they don't get the idea, you could say, well, Bob Perkins of CBS News, that's an excellent question.
Yeah.
And I just want everybody to know who asked it because,
because it's so
give
excellent.
credit where credit is due.
Because nobody else asked that question. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Everybody else asked that question.
Right. I'm sorry. I don't have. I wish I had more time to answer it, but I guess we need to move it along, and then just keep doing that to everybody who asks.
Everybody.
Without answering the question, just take the time to talk.
Good.
Mention their names. Yeah.
Like, is it even exciting to listen to these press conference after games?
Not in your
case. Does anybody listen to them?
Not in your case.
No. Well, you're in a tricky spot, Rasmus, because they're asking you questions, praying that you will give them colorful language.
Something. Yes.
Right. Anything that they can twist to turn into clickbait.
100%.
One colorful word out of your mouth, it becomes a headline, and then so you're in a tricky spot because you don't want to give them that fuel because then that turns into locker room fuel for the other team, and so you got to walk this line. So your safest bet is to speak Swedish, man.
Yeah. All roads.
Well, what if we?
Yeah.
In the absence of, if they tell them the league says you can't speak Swedish, we know you can talk English. Please talk English. We've heard you do it. What if you just talked about being Swedish? Giving facts.
The proud
about
Viking
Sweden.
tradition.
Yeah, I can talk about that for sure.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
could sneak facts.
I would even think about post game putting on a helmet with horns.
Yes.
I think that's a great idea.
Look. Make that your post game look.
Some really blonde braids coming down.
Yep.
Well, no. You mean you want it to look like Heidi?
But don't you think that'll be a headline though?
No,
No?
it'll get the look. It'll get the look, but and it gives him something else to focus on, and it also lets him know he's obviously taking he's very lighthearted about. I would only do this on victories, by the way. Don't do this after a loss. Do this after victories only, but put that on, and they'll know he's lighthearted. He's joking around. He's having fun instantly. They visually they give the cue. Like you don't have to ask you anything, and they already know this Viking's out of control.
That's one way to go. And another way to invoke Sweden is to just say, like, whatever they ask you about the game, maybe you say, with everything going on in this country, I can't believe you're asking me about a hockey game.
Put it back on them.
Oh, get into politics. That's
No. I don't mean to get into real serious politics, but you could just talk about Sweden. What if you what if you just bemoaned the fact that the meatballs in America aren't good enough?
And that you have to go to IKEA to get a decent meatball.
They're way too big here.
The meatballs are too big, and then
they're huge here.
They're too big, and they're not sweet enough, right?
Have you ever thought about doing an interview while just holding a fish? And every now and then just take a rip off it, just,
Is that what you were talking about, a lutefisk?
Lutefisk.
My friend Dave Cyrus is in here.
Bring just a giant tray of lutefisk and just aggressively eat it as they can all smell it. And then taunt them about the fact that they couldn't handle it like you can.
Lutefisk.
I like that.
And then say, as an important note for you young American kids out there trying to get into the NHL, and then just dive right back in. This is the ticket. A lot of people think it's time on the ice. It's not. It's these fish. Yeah. And then just keep devouring it.
And speaking of,
if you have a mouthful of fish, it's hard to answer questions.
Yeah, and then it'll sound like Swedish anyway, whatever you say.
That's right.
That's true.
What town? So I saw conflicting things. Are you from Tithatten or Linkoping?
Linkoping.
Because
Did you say Tithatten?
What there was something that I got sent that was
Tithatten. That's what Donald Trump calls Manhattan. Tithatten. We're gonna go to Tithatten tonight. Movies everywhere. You wouldn't believe the tits there. Linkoping. Isn't that where you're from?
Bublin.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's called Lidköping.
Lidköping. Is that a north or south?
South.
Okay, then that changes everything for me because I thought you were from Tithatten, so I got nothing.
So Bob's out.
You know a lot about Tithatten.
Well, what if you talked about your hometown and talked about how everyone here is like a soft serve because everyone here is soft because it's not cold enough for you, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody here with their...
The Buffalonians would hate that, though, you know?
Well, they would know you were joking.
That's where you make points. You say, this everybody here's soft except for the good people of Buffalo.
That's the only town that's even close.
This is the only town this is the only town I've found that I really can function in because everybody here can handle the cold. We're all tough here in Buffalo. That kind of stuff's going to get you mileage, my friend. Big miles.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You thought they loved you now.
The layers of clothing people wear in Chicago and Toronto. It's embarrassing.
Yeah. Shameful. No true hockey man or woman would be caught dead in that many layers.
Yeah, disgusting. Yeah.
And then you could make jokes about your hometown, like say, I was 10 years old the first time I left. How do you pronounce it again?
Lidköping.
I was 10 years old the first time I left Lidköping. I asked my mother what that thing above the train was, and she said it's called the sun.
And then hold for applause.
Yeah.
Never seen the sun before, you see.
Make eye contact with Bob Perkins from CBS.
You see, be clear.
And hold that eye contact. And
That
then
would be
move on to
good.
the next
That would be
one.
good.
Yeah.
Just stare them right in the eye after you make a joke.
Trollhatten. That's what it was. Trollhatten. What is Trollhatten?
Yeah, that's the city of the hospital I was given birth in.
Because I'm just looking at a briefing email I got from these guys. It said Trollhatten. I don't know where Tithatten came from. Anywho,
I wish I was from Tithatten.
Yeah.
Who doesn't really?
Who doesn't? Now, has anybody? I think a nickname might also help.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Because then, like, when people ask you, you would strut into the press conference with some Oakleys on, and then just sort of throw them and be like, you have a question for Swedeness.
Swedeness?
Swedeness is not bad. Swedeness is not bad.
Who's the best right wing on your team?
Right wing.
Or left wing? Who's the most celebrated wing on your team?
Alex Tuck.
So you could walk in with him, and it's like, everybody meet Swedeness and the Buffalo Wild Wing.
Bingo. Just nailed it again.
Yep.
I hope you're not. Rasmus,
is very
Rasmus
important.
loved that one.
Rasmus, you don't have to write these down. I'm writing them down for you. We're going to email them to you. So
and we're going to have them translated into Swedish too. So you'll have various ways of going.
What about the sin bin Swede? Because you spend so much time in the penalty box.
Oh yeah.
Well, and we could also try out catchphrases. David helped us with some suggestions there, like because you're a tough physical player, you could say, "My opponents always pay by check." Well, how about this?
Rasmus was born in 2000. Are you sure? Do you know what a check is aside from?
Okay.
I know what a wire is. Yeah.
A wire.
Okay.
I know Venmo.
All right. Well,
similar.
How about this is what you say to your opposing players: grab your plate because you're headed to the smorgasbords. The boards when you're about to check someone into the boards. Grab your plate. You're headed into the smorgasbords.
I don't know. Rasmus is going to lay down a bunch of Hold on. We got
How about this
major
one? Wait, no, you're going to love
studio
this
disaster.
one. You're going to love this one. You ever had a cold, had cough medicine? You're going to love this one. The other team's going to be coughing up a lot of loose pucks after I give them a dose of my Rasmussen.
Rasmus. That's a medicine we use here in America.
Rasmussen. You've never heard of it?
I promise I'll use all these ones.
Yeah,
Good,
it's for
yes.
bad coughs and stuff, whatnot. It's popular.
Again, I've already complimented you on how good to your word you are.
Yeah.
And then this is one that, just for the ladies in the audience, I may be Swedish, but I always finish.
Because a lot of Scandinavians are known for not finishing.
Yeah.
And
We all do.
it's important to break that stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like all of this. I like everything I'm hearing so far.
And speaking of catchphrases, you could say this to a guy on the ice. You could say this if a reporter like the aforementioned Bob Jenkins from CBS News asks you a question
We're
you
giving
don't.
him so much press today.
If they ask you maybe a question you don't like, just look at him and go, "Hey, kiss my Rasmus."
Ooh.
Because there's an
your
ass
backside?
somewhere in your name.
Yeah, Ras. Yeah, not bad.
Oh yeah, I do have.
And by the way, if you do drop,
It looks up at the ceiling. Okay.
so Rasmus,
You're
if
getting
you
that.
do
You're
drop-
getting that look you get when you're listening to reporters
Yeah.
now.
Can we wrap this up? Look.
If you do drop one of these dynamic heaters we just gave you, if you drop any of these, okay, and it doesn't pan out the way you want it, you've got an out, right? You play a collision sport every night, You can just say, "Hey guys, I got hit pretty hard tonight, so you have to forgive me." You have an out every time.
That's true.
We
That's
don't.
very
Every
true.
time. So don't be afraid to use it. I'm just saying that's your get out of jail free card. So you've got one.
That's the one. That's probably the best advice I've got today. That's a really good one.
It's a very low bar. It's a very low bar.
Take that one to the bank, my friend.
Another catchphrase you could have, like when you check somebody, go, "Hey, Merry Christmas."
It's great. I love it.
Great.
Yeah, I know it's great.
Yeah.
Christmas.
And you're going to use
Merry
all of these, right,
Christmas,
in a press
darling.
conference?
Yeah, all of them.
Wait. I don't know if maybe I think I got drowned out. Let me do it again. You check a guy and then you go, "Hey, Merry Christmas, darling."
How about this?
Because his last name's Dahlin.
Right, but it sounds
Oh,
like
yeah,
darling.
Yeah.
Darling.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a guy with a Swedish accent, maybe. Anyway.
You have to really slow it down.
Yeah, maybe I'll.
You know that, right, Alex?
Maybe it got drowned and get out again. You go, "Merry Christmas, darling."
You're getting borderline Terminator. Merry Christmas.
My accent that bad?
No, mine is.
No, we're saying, Spice, turn it up. Turn it up.
Suddenly you're from Austria in his mind.
Yeah.
How about some put downs for the reporters that don't really sound like put downs, but they are? Thanks for the question, Bob Perkins of the Montreal Gazette. I got to say, that question is so good and you're so talented that maybe America should leave Canada alone and just annex you.
And what that insult lacks in brevity, it makes up for in heat.
It's timely. You can't argue with that.
Annex you.
Yeah.
And what about if there are two press? What if you're sometimes you're surrounded by multiple? A lot of times you're surrounded by multiple reporters, right?
Oh yeah.
Are there two competing Buffalo TV stations that?
Yeah, I think there's like 2, 3 maybe.
Right. Yeah. So you could say, hey, if you're doing that sarcastic thing of like complimenting their questions, you could
which
say,
I love.
Yeah, I don't know which station to watch. All I can say is you guys are in some heated rivalry, aren't you? You think the press would turn on you if you made a comment like that, or would they know that you were kidding around?
I think I would get them against me, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe worth a laugh.
After you give them a zinger, you can always back it up with, I'm just playing, guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. You know?
I like that.
Give them the old, that's your out. You know, you give them a zinger and then you give them the old, I'm just playing. I love you guys. Anyway, it's been a long day. I got to go. I got hit in the head. I got to go sit down.
Always end with, I got hit in the head. That pretty much would explain everything.
Yeah.
That's your out every time.
Well, Rasmus,
Good.
what we're going to do is we're going to write out some of these suggestions for you and hope that you use some of them. Because I don't know what's been explained to you, but that was the premise.
I think it's been established he walked into this cold.
Yeah,
so.
I know. That's why I'm re-explaining it.
Now, are props off the table? I don't want to be a hack. I don't want to be like a prop comic here, but you walk into like a press conference with like a T-shirt cannon and like when Bob Jenkins of CBS or apparently the Montreal Gazette, formerly asks you a question, you just hit him with a Dahlin jersey and a T-shirt cannon, and then everybody's excited. There's a sort of fun atmosphere to it, or like a money gun.
Alex, I love where you're going with this. I would even consider this, Rasmus. You might go in with two things, like a bowl of candy for the good questions, and then the T-shirt cannon for the bad questions.
Yeah.
And you blast them, hit them with it. Take down the gas pressure on it so it doesn't really knock them down, but hit them with it. And when they open the T-shirt and they shake it out, it says "stupid question."
I thought you were gonna say when they open the T-shirt, you say "Merry Rasmus Dahlin."
Well,
I'll throw in. It could also say "puck off."
Yeah,
puck off's nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Puck off.
That's a good one.
Come on, that's a good one.
Yeah, not knowing what I was walking into. Wow, this been unbelievable, boys. I've learned a lot.
Would you consider doing the fish idea? I love that idea.
That's a great idea.
Okay, good. I was just hoping he'd say a few things. If he's willing to work with props, even better. But
by the way, there is something very special about a bunch of people lined up asking you a bunch of questions, and you're just doing a slow feed on your Swedish fish.
Ooh, that's nice.
And you just keep
just
holding,
slowly eating it, and
just keep holding up one finger, like I'll be with you in a second.
Oh, and then chewing and swallowing, making everyone wait while you eat. Because you want to be polite, you don't want to talk with your mouth full.
Exactly.
Bring enough for everyone.
When they say, you just keep pointing at your mouth, saying, "Just give me."
Woman, yeah.
But do it for a good 25 minutes.
Time.
Yeah.
And so when you get to the end when you're almost out of time, that's when you go. You swallow it, and you go. Hey, whatever you want to say. Great game tonight. Love my teammates. I got hit in the head. I'm out.
And you're
gone.
I think that
good.
Swedish fish idea is good for the playoffs.
Yeah. Just consider.
Yeah.
We're going to send you all this. So don't worry about it. You're gonna get it because we're fire hosing you right now, but we're gonna
send you. And Riggle will come out and be your interpreter for one game. I'm volunteering him.
I would love to see that.
When you play, do you have any more games? The West Coast. When you make the finals and you play a team on the West Coast.
Not if.
Yeah, I like that.
When, not if. It's gonna happen.
That's
Honestly,
right.
I'm so excited for what your team is doing because I always love underdog teams. I'm a big Islanders fan, but I'm also a New York State guy, and I know what the Sabres have gone through, and I think it's fantastic.
I'm glad you're back in the playoffs. You let them back.
They're going to clinch the next game probably, but it's like the first time in how many years? 23 years, something like that.
14.
Oh, 14. Oh, well, that's no big deal. No, 14 is huge. And the Sabres have never won a Stanley Cup.
Is that right?
Ooh, yeah. I want that to happen.
I want that to happen.
I have a chance to be a part of something crazy, yeah.
I want that to happen, yeah.
That would be awesome to see.
Well, congratulations, and thank you for listening to all of our nonsense.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. I got hit in the head, so I got to go.
Yeah, there he is.
I love it. You're a natural.
We'll be right back. Got a thing that needs to be funnier? Tell us about it at speakpipe.com/humorme.
Hey, can I tell you guys about a thing I'm using? Can I
Yes.
talk to you
you got a thing you're using?
Well, it's new, and but I got to say it's effective, sort of. It's called Midnight Mist. It's a little mist, like a breath, like a bananka. And you spray it on your penis.
You spray it on your penis,
and it's been working. And what does it do?
I have friends who've told me about this.
Yeah, so it's the darndest thing. A friend of mine told me about it, and I was like, "What? That doesn't." I thought it was going to be like a prank, like it would actually be bananka, and it would burn my penis or whatever. But you spray it on, and I'll be damned if it doesn't get you halfway there.
Midnight.
It's amazing.
How many times have you been with a woman in an intimate setting, and you're just praying to get half a boner?
So we look for it out there, guys. If you're having struggles, like either getting halfway there, or you got halfway there, but you want to get all the way there, and you need another half. It's basically 50% effective. That's what this says on the box.
50% effective. Doesn't this trace back to ancient China?
Well, that's what they say, because on one side of the box it is in Chinese writing, and I don't know. I don't read Chinese, obviously, but that's what it says.
Well, it's not that obvious. You do speak some Swedish, but
I don't like to brag, but yes, I do. But there is writing on the box that is Chinese, so I think that's probably the history of Midnight Mist.
Cool.
Is half your penis stiff and the other half flaccid, or is it all half stiff?
It's all half.
It's all half stiff.
It's all half, but you know what? I always do a thorough spray job.
Got it.
So I wonder, maybe if I just put it on the top, maybe put a top shellac, maybe it would have a different effect, Do
you get to choose which half? I mean, if you did it all up the right side.
Oh, the right side. Oh, that's an interesting idea.
If I'm afraid, can I, Alex?
Then you have kind of a phrase thing going on anyway.
I was thinking top and bottom, but you're going left and right.
Yeah.
If I sprayed one side of the car, I'm afraid it would pull to the right. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Well, then
some women like that.
It's possible. Sure.
I mean, I'm guessing.
Midnight Mist.
Midnight Mist.
Is there a code, Rob?
It's M squared. Was hashtag M squared all night.
Hashtag M squared all night.
Hashtag M squared all night. Courtesy of Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends, with special guests Alex Moffat, Rob Riggle, and Rasmus Dahlin.
Yes.
This is all part of the hashtag.
It's one hashtag.
Thank you.
One hashtag.
When Rasmus Dahlin, this is all part of the hashtag, to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and by the way,
hashtag.
if you don't use that specific hashtag, you won't get the 5% discount.
Yeah.
So make sure you use that particular hashtag, because it's
also free shipping with that.
You'll
hashtag.
get a 2.5% discount.
Right. Which is half of
exactly.
5.
That's their little joke.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Great. It's really funny. That is. I love when they do this stuff. Like that.
When they have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because you got to have fun.
Well, we're all gonna die soon.
That too. Yeah, that's in the copy here. We're all going to die soon.
So
why not have half a stiff penis?
Yep.
Midnight Mist.
Midnight Mist.
Yeah, what was that hashtag again, Smigel?
Rob, you start it.
Well, it was M squared all night.
Courtesy of Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends, with guests Alex Moffat and Rob Riggle. This is part of the hashtag. This is not a bit.
And again, if any of it is even remotely misspelled, you only get 2.5%.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And
Dahlin.
Special guest Rasmus Dahlin, spelled D-A-H. This is part of the hashtag.
Yep.
Spelled S-P-E.
Well, I can see it on the
L-L-E-D R-A-S-M-U-S.
There's a few umlauts in there.
E-H-S. Yeah, oh yeah. You got to have a keyboard that allows for umlauts. I'm sorry. It's just part of the
It's
code.
worth it. It's worth
the extra 2.5%.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And so is Midnight Mist.
Okay. Thank you, Rob.
The most complicated penis cream ever.
Oh, it's the mist is also, it's a cream that comes out.
It comes in cream form.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm
There's
glad
also a cream.
There's also a cream.
There's also a cream.
They're not animals. I mean, they got options. They've got options.
So there's a mist. There's a cream. Is there a powder that I can put in my protein shake?
It's a talcum. They have a talcum.
But yes, you can put it in your protein.
So I can put it on my penis directly. A talcum powder.
Yes.
Can I eat it though? Because I love the taste of talcum powder.
I don't even know if you can eat it. I don't drill down that far, but they have a litany of products that they make at Midnight Mist.
Okay.
They even have like a bush hairnet. They have anything
one-stop shopping for the lower region.
Below the belt and above the knees, you go to Midnight Mist. You go to Midnight Mist.
And
they will
hashtag. No, I'm not going to do it. We'll be right back. Unfortunately, the Buffalo Sabres were eliminated in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Rasmus returned to Sweden, where there are no reporters to tell jokes to. We hope to see him try our suggestions next season. In the meantime, to make up for having no payoff for this episode, we continue to talk about the penis spray.
Does it work if you're hard? It will make it flaccid or half hard? Or
it
only start when
you're full hard and you put on Midnight Mist?
Yes.
You need to call a doctor. That's what it's about. That's why they even put that disclaimer in there. Is if you play around with, it's like playing with a loaded gun. Don't fuck around. Okay. If you have a full erection and you're ready to go, and you put on Midnight Mist, you run the risk of head fracture.
Yeah.
Head explosion.
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 Like stepping on a cherry tomato.
Like, yes.
Oh, that's a shame because, there are many situations where I want to calm it down to half, and I have to think about the Yankees pitching rotation. And here I'm thinking, wouldn't it be great I'm always thinking, wouldn't it be great if there was a spray that I could just pull out for a second, spray the dick, then calm back in.
Calm it down.
Well, you're trying to say that again because it sounds like you're trying to calm it down.
It's, to avoid premature, what's the word?
Yeah,
Boner?
Spewing. Premature spewing.
To use a medical term.
Yeah, to use the technical term. Yeah. And this way, you can delay that and also delay pleasing the woman.
Delay that.
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, because it's like being a Met fan, when that finally happens, then it means more.
Yes.
Yeah. Or a Buffalo Sabres fan. We want to be topical.
Like the cream.
Like the cream. Right oh, my
God.
Like
Midnight Mist.
It all came back.
Yep.
This commercial is never going to end.
You had something else you wanted to ask us?
I wouldn't even call it a commercial as much as it's just a straight up testimonial.
It's just a conversation we're having that happens to be a commercial. I don't know why we're bad guys.
I'm hanging with my bros.
We're just hanging with our bros talking about
telling them
half penises.
I got a good. If I got a hot stock tip, I'm telling my bros.
I'm telling my bros.
Right? And I feel like Midnight Mist is that hot tip.
That's all we're doing. I mean, it's not our fault that cameras are rolling and audio's being recorded.
It's not my fault. We just stumbled into the iHeart Podcasts studio.
Yeah, we were going to talk about Midnight Mist, over at O'Doul's.
O'Doul's? Yeah.
It's an Irish bar.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah. It's a neighborhood Irish bar that we frequent.
Yeah, I know that.
Today,
I'm well
here
aware.
We are in the middle of a studio.
Yeah.
What's the benefit of this?
Tell me.
We get to share it with our listeners, it turns out.
Yeah. Which, if we were at O'Doul's, that wouldn't be the case.
That wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, nobody even know about it except the three of us.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome,
You're welcome,
listeners.
America and the world.
Well, and
America might be pushing it.
And future Fortune 500 company, Midnight Mist. Well, should we get out of here and go kick a few NAs back at O'Doul's?
Let me see if Seamus is there today.
Oh, God, I hope so.
He spins so many great stories.
A lot of yarns.
Yeah, yarns. I'm sorry. Calling them stories.
Apology accepted.
To the entire Irish community, I'd like to apologize. No, Rob, all I wanted to talk about was your resiliency. You got through you got through stand-up. You went to sketch comedy, UCB, Saturday Night Live.
I thought you were going to say something about his military service. this.
No, it's the military led to all
Got
of
it.
this.
Oh.
Gave him a perspective and a resiliency that allowed him to face adversity and keep going.
Yeah.
Are you going to like chop this section and put it back into the
that was the
section?
idea. That was the idea, yeah.
Because I was like, this is a hard turn.
No,
man.
no. That was what I was
no one
trying to
cares
say.
anymore.
I just wanted to.
I just heard everything click off at that exact moment you started.
I know.
So
no, I'm
okay,
sorry.
this is going back. Okay.
That's all. You're wearing the same clothes, right? For continuity. I know this was like 4 days ago, but I really appreciate you're keeping the same clothes on.
You're very kind to bring up all those very nice things you said, but yeah.
And then you went to The Daily Show. How many people have done both of those shows, have been a regular on both of those shows?
Good question.
Has anybody?
Yes, one other, Nancy Walls.
And Che.
Michael Che was a regular?
Very briefly.
Very briefly. Okay. Well, okay. It counts.
Okay.
Nancy Walls is a good example. She did exactly what you did.
I think so.
Started at SNL.
Yeah.
Unjustly Screwed. Well, she came up with a huge bit that year. The can of whoop ass character. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yes.
That was like
vaguely, but
something. One of the few things that really stuck that year. But anyway,
She's great.
She's great, and she was a great Daily Show reporter. And that's what you ended up. How many years did you do at the Daily Show?
From 2006 to 2009, so three years.
Well, and you had a huge impact, and then you were like white hot. I know this personally because I worked on a pilot with Rob.
Yes.
We pitched a pilot together at CBS.
Yeah.
And
Where Bob Jenkins works.
Where Bob Jenkins from CBS.
Which, depending on when you cut this part, people will get later.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And Bob Jenkins.
Now I'm going to have to cut that part.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get to this part. It's all fun.
Anyway, CBS pilot. What was the pilot?
It was called Let It Go, and Rob played he left his hometown to go in Kansas City and be a hotshot real estate guy. Then the market collapsed, and he had to come back. And at the same time, a nerdy kid that he had bullied had exploded. He'd come up with some kind of algorithm or whatever, and was a tech bro. Became a tech bro and wanted to start a huge business in his hometown. And so Rob has to work for the kid he picked on all through high school. Rob's was an ex-jock and all that.
Yeah.
Who played the
We didn't have one because so we pitched it. We sold it in the room, and I'm like, this is going to be awesome. And then I find out, CBS greenlit 6 pilots for Rob Riggle. That's how much they loved Rob.
Oh my God.
And it turned out I was one of 6, and then they ended up like, no, we like him as a football player who has 2 daughters. Right? Wasn't that it?
That's right. That's the one that
it's
ended up
burned
being
in my
made.
memory because I was so excited. I had so much fun writing that one with you.
Yeah.
Like I
remember
it's not like Rob wrote all 6.
Right.
This is the one Rob actually got to write with me.
Yes, I remember going down to meet you in the lobby of the Lux Hotel over there in L.A.
Yes,
and we would sit there and we would work on it and we'd go over. I loved that. I loved that whole experience.
We had a great time.
It was
I
awesome.
want to see this show.
Yeah.
Well, then we came up.
That's a beautiful thing. I had a lot of pilots, and obviously not one of them made it there.
Well, I remember we had one more idea at the very end of the process that is more like a type of show that people would do now. Well, not that they're going to do it, but I really liked this for Rob, which was a retired drill sergeant who ends up working with the mob.
Great.
Because
don't give away too much. This town steals. So stop right
is this
there.
still going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Everything's still on the table, brother. Like, everything's still on the table.
Got it. All right.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
Alex, you just did that in front of us.
Just so happens I have a meeting later at Paramount Plus.
This business.
Alex,
I have a meeting with David Ellison to pitch a few pilot ideas.
Oh, no, you were
you for your
in the
service.
pilot. You were in this idea.
Oh.
Yeah, we hadn't met you yet, but we just said an Alex Moffat type.
Type. That's what we said.
Yeah.
I'm that type.
Yeah.
I know. And you were going to be in that pilot, the mob guy. You were going to be.
Well, then I'm not going to.
You were going to be his, a guy who was in the Army and had been subject to his abuse.
Oh.
But was loyal to him, like in a What's the term? What's the
Stockholm
Stockholm syndrome kind of way.
We should have brought up.
So that when he tells you that he's been threatened by the mob and now he's got to work for them, you're all in.
Great.
You're the only person that he tells the truth to because he knows how loyal you are.
Wow.
Yeah.
We also we thought about that. We love that for you.
Yeah.
But we also thought you could play this other character in the show who was actually one of the mob bosses. He was one of the mob guys.
I mean, I could.
And he just did. But you do a lot of your scenes would be in hot tubs full of girls and
right.
Be driving
you just have
fast
to
cars.
get some plastic surgery to look Italian.
Oh, I'm all in. I'll do that. I have a guy who does all my surgery.
Yeah.
Is he the boss? You want him to be the boss?
Well, not the boss, but he's like a captain in the family.
Because the boss is like
the
boss says to Rob, I like the way you threaten.
I like the way you threaten.
I like the way you threaten.
Hey,
that was
the boss.
Read.
Yeah, he could be the boss.
That's a good read. Did you hear that, Smigel?
I did. I'm glad we have it on tape to show the casting director.
Just keep me in mind, and I'm willing to shave.
Okay.
All right.
You don't have any facial hair.
I didn't mean my face.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
All right. You got his name down, right? Alex Moffat.
I got it down. I wrote it down.
One T.
I got it. I know.
Okay.
Shining Star Talent Group.
Okay, we're all set.
Yeah, which is in one of those. It's right next to a barbershop in the concourse of Penn Station.
I know exactly where you're talking.
Yeah, that's my talent agency.
Very familiar.
Yeah.
Very familiar.
They have several
good folks.
They have several clients in Bigfoot the Musical.
Yeah, they put the whole thing together. It's a Shining Star Talent production.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to see it.
Oh well, I already got you a ticket. So
I want to see it.
Yeah. I'll just pay for the tickets.
Yeah.
Do you
spend the next
hour?
Leave tickets? Spend the next day editing this. Do
you leave tickets at will call?
Do I leave tickets at will call?
You can have my tickets at will call.
No, Smigel's coming. He promised me.
He's teasing. He's
I need
teasing.
this.
He's goofing.
He's goofing. I know, but
you tell me to go to will call. I'm like, what time and where?
Great. Okay, because I was starting to get really upset, Smigel.
No, baby.
We've been over this. You refuse to come and support my career. I need you there.
I know you do, and
I'm going to leave a ticket for you at will call for every single performance until it closes. Do you understand me?
There we go. Now we're talking.
That's
now we're
very
sense.
akin to who does that?
Yeah.
Leaves a rose. Arthur Miller left a rose on Marilyn Monroe's grave every day.
It's very similar to that.
Same thing, basically.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've covered it all.
Yeah, we really have.
Smigel, doors open a half hour before Bigfoot starts. And there's like a full bar, there's candy. I'll even leave like a stipend at the bar for every show for you.
Is there
Bigfoot the musical? Bigfoot the musical.
Can we wait till after Passover? Because I can't eat candy during Passover.
Yes, fine.
And when does the show close?
April 26th.
Passover goes till the 27th.
Is that right? Dang it.
It doesn't. You can look this up, Alex.
No, I'm not going to look it up.
In Manhattan, it goes like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
All
right. Well,
I don't.
Sorry.
I got to do another musical then and invite you to that then, Smigel.
Is this on Broadway?
No, it's off Broadway technically.
Off-Broadway.
And it's off. And it's a little off.
And it's a little off.
It's a little off. A little weird. A little skewed.
This is not the normal. Wild. This is one wild musical.
No, sir.
Who are you guys doing right now?
I'm doing my Arsenio.
Doing Rosemary.
Who are you
doing Rosemary. Rosemary and Maury Amsterdam from the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Is that wild, Riggle, or is that not wild stuff?
Not the norm.
Yeah. No, it's not.
All right.
I love it.
Do your Eddie Cantor, Robert.
Here's Eddie Cantor.
Why did it have to be that way with Dave? I didn't want it to be like that.
Conan, I don't want it to end the same way it did with Dave. That's why you're my last guest.
This is Eddie Cantor.
It's Eddie Cantor. Before he stabbed Conan in the back.
Famously.
Yeah. That's why it was hard for me to, when you said Eddie Cantor, I got froze up a little because I have bad memories of what he did to Conan.
We all do.
Oh, great. This will be so entertaining at the Christmas party. Okay.
Thanks for having me, Smigs.
Thank you, buddy. You're the best.
Does that mean you want to go?
Why wouldn't he? Why would he not want to go?
Riggle, what's the rush, man?
Yeah. No rush. Better get into
There he goes.
Good to see you, Riggle.
Good to see you too, Alex, and enjoy the rest of your run on Broadway. There, congratulations, man.
Appreciate it.
It's off Broadway.
It's off, but
he said that to dig you. That was a dig.
No, that was not. I was.
Classic
Oh my gosh.
Riggle diggle.
A Riggle diggle.
I got diggled. It's all good, buddy.
You can't go 3 hours without getting diggled once.
You really can't. Wait, Smigel, hit us with that hashtag one more time. All right. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Good to see you all.
You too, bud. Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends is a production of iHeartMedia and Big Money Players, created by Michelle Sachs Smigel, who executive produces with her loving husband, Robert. Produced by Frank Stinky Smiley. Executive producer for iHeart, Jenna Cagle. Video producer, Daniel Goodman. Additional material by David Cyrus, David Taylor, David Adut, and Josh Comers. Edited by Robert Ash. Humor Me theme song composed and sung by Tazon Day. Don't forget to subscribe and follow to get new episodes of Humor Me each week. And while you're there, rate and review the show. That is, if you liked it. If you didn't, this conversation never happened. And we'll see you next week.